what I wanted to do with this piece, or what I tried to do with this piece was, I always wanted to write about Africa, the beautiful continent that is Africa. And I wanted to capture the beauty, the struggle and the conflict of Africa, and I wanted to use the metaphor of, my own personality, my own character, my own life experiences, and try and marry the two together. So I hope it makes sense. I am Africa. Because ego aside, I'm the centre of this universe and steadfast in gravity. Because no matter which way the wind flows and I flee, I'll never be free of the heritage just imparted to me. Because Africa is me. Inherently, genetically, the rhythmic bloodline that flows from my heartbeat, the hollers and echoes at the slow mode of a slave's feet. And I'm trudging that triumphant trot of destiny, needing rest for the weary, I'm weak at the knees. Because I'm so tired, I've got bags under my eyes in which I carry my pride, and tears that I cry ripple into the river of denial. I'm calypso, cracked out to the max with a broken back, trying to resist this soul sickness that's been inflicted, and no voodoo, no witch doctor can't fix it. I'm suffering from the dialysis of a diaspora separation, the drinking of a diluted dialect, the accumulation of cultural constipation, this volcanic verbal diarrhea, the anguish for archaeological amnesia, the indigestion of an ideology that salutes freedom when the irony is my identity and independence is infamous is still in its infancy, and it basically renders me an alien in my own space. My chronological status can be equated to the fact that I don't even know my own age, because literally literacy was a hand-me-down of the last half century and I didn't have any education to be able to calculate. Confused Yoruba youth, nonchalant, nappy-headed Nubian, singing Ashanti psalms to gods that ain't listening. I'm praising origin over religion. Because I've been pimped and I've been raped and I've been downtrodden and I've been blamed. But I still got faith which sits on the horizon. See, my diligence ain't fading, I'm parading a brazen black skin of ebony and a white kin teeth smile of ivory, and I'm tough like the elephant's tusks. I am the roots, the resurrection, the ghost, the soul, the fifth generation of Selassie, Mandingo, Kunta Kinte, Biko. My spirit's pining, mining for that 1 in a million diamond, searching for the content of a character that's golden. And my native tongue's been stolen, but the only reason I'm speechless is because words define my beauty. See, there's so much more to me than just my history and missing my mystery. My bosom is the blossoming of a bold and fertile seed, but broken borderless bounds of embezzlement and greed will always destroy me. The internal corruption, the conflict, the controversy which tears me apart as an entity and renders me a split personality. Because one side of me is dying, yet the other side of me is full of music, dance and philanthropy. See, my mind is starving, yet my belly's full of a fruitful economy. I'm blessed with the jiggy jungle hips and the bojangle bongo jeans, but the dance of freedom is still eluding me. Stuck in limbo between watered down soulful streams of my own flow and deserted desert drought plains, drifting a spiritual being in a human existence, listening to musical misfits spit shit in the expansion of gangster languages. Because I'm a natural Negro, but somehow now my ears have been exposed to the reverberatory tribal frequency which translates into nigger, nigger, nigger. And the echoes of history have no encore for this vocabulary. See, we've lost our mentality and found MTV, television, the drug of the nation, the radioactive infiltration of an industry's enslavement. Because niggers don't exist in this spirit of Africa, and I will die before I become one for your entertainment. This is not about applause from the audience, this is about the ordinance of freedom. I'm not an activist, I'm an alarmist. I'm not a revolutionary, I'm a realist. See, this is not some preachy speech to arouse reparation. Because evolution will unravel and demystify the mystic myth of separation. Because apartheid means there ain't a part you can hide from. God's hand sowing and seeding the seed of one soil that stems from one plantation and develops into one nation and grows in revelation. A higher state of consciousness that connects the dots of symbolic faces and simultaneously graces one source of one trace to one race in all places. And that can't be equated in your atlases, because this is the geography of spirit. This is the longitude of lessons that needed to be learned. It is the latitude of attitudes that needed to be turned inwardly. Because the biggest bigotry comes from my own hypocrisy and the fact that I watch my own people suffering and not do a damn thing, and that's the atrocity. See, I need to safari on a journey of my own self-discovery and wake up to the ugliness that we seldom notice. The shame in the observation of a game that we call wildlife. The hunter over the hunted. The powerful over the lame. Because the way us humans treat each other, brothers and sisters, makes those animals look tame. So don't lip service me silent sighs of sympathy or advocate for active aid for which I'll seldom ever get, but yet still perpetuate a ripple effect which just propels me into more debt. Just give me back the power of opportunity. Opportunity to constructively reconstruct my own resources. The choice to be the source that salvages my own salvation. So from the quagmire of a fragile existence, I will persist to be the greatest success story of the 21st century, and that's not prophecy, that's destiny. So you can choose to use your energy and come and invest in me, own a lease in this legacy. Or kick back in anticipation and watch me be the transformation of mud huts into mansions and shanty towns into success and death and sickness into evolution in the knowing I'm God blessed. Because I am Africa. And I choose to use poetry as a proverbial vision of victory, the onerous exoneration from a war that involves no nuclear. Just the unfolding of a faith that's focused and clear. See, I can hear the uprising coming, my tongue can taste the freedom in the air. But see, my greatest beauty, that arises out of the surprising fact that I've never actually been there. But who fucking cares? Just as long as I understand that I was Africa before I became this man. Thank you.